So we have ourselves our Parashat Pinchas. Parashat Pinchas is full of treasures as usual, with all of the things that we have in the Torah. Every parasha has treasures. This is a parasha that typically comes around the time where we have the 3 weeks, and during these 3 weeks, we recently just posted on the WhatsApp groups and on Facebook the different halachot that are relevant to the 3 weeks. I'll go through them quickly, just for anyone who has not seen it. During the 3 weeks, the bathing and showering is allowed. Also, again, for Sfaradim, I know that Ashkenazim have some differences that you have to check with your local rabbi. But Sfaradim, 3 weeks showers during even the 9 days showers, except the week of Tisha B'Av. As far as buying new clothes, you're allowed to buy new clothes, but not allowed to wear new clothes, because you can't say the Shechianu during the 3 weeks. During the 9 days, you're not allowed to buy clothes even, unless it's a major deal that you would lose out. I think that every day seems to be a major deal in the world, so I don't think anything is like that is really relevant. As far as changing sheets, of course, that's allowed throughout all of this time. Cutting nails is allowed throughout all of this time, except on the week of Tisha B'Av. Eating meat and wine is allowed during the 3 weeks. As far as from the second day of Av, you're not allowed to eat meat, with the exception of Shabbat and Havdalah, and also Suda Revit, the Milaveh Malka. For engagements, marriages, and so on, engagements are allowed throughout all of his time to get engaged, but no parties. Flying is allowed during the 3 weeks, but not during the 9 days. And haircuts are allowed throughout all of the 3 weeks, with the exception of the week of Tisha B'Av. Ironing, of course, is allowed. Knitting is allowed, except on the with knitting, only that something that's it's allowed during the 3 weeks, but with the last 9 days, only if it's essential. Music and dancing is not allowed throughout the 3 weeks. Planting is allowed. Playing instruments for fun. If your music instruments for fun is not allowed, but practicing, or if it's your profession, it's allowed during the 3 weeks, but not during the 9 days. I had a question like that come up last year with somebody that does sewing for a living, and I explained that to her. This year I had today somebody that was actually in the music business, teaching people how to play instruments, and I sent them this information. So this is certainly relevant for some people that are in the business. For most people it's not. As far as repairing clothes, it's allowed throughout the entire time. Shechianu, as I said, is not allowed. Swimming is allowed during the 3 weeks, but not during the 9 days. But of course, swimming is only allowed if it's in a modest setting, meaning men swim alone, where there's no women, not even a woman lifeguard. As far as same thing with women are able to swim alone, as long as there's no men there. And there is a problem, according to many poskim, if the lifeguard is a male. So certainly you have to remember that if you're going to be swimming, regardless of whether you're alone or you are with other women, you always have to be modest, meaning the bathing suit has to be modest. It cannot be like the animals of the world walk around with no clothes. As far as washing, wearing clean clothes, that's allowed throughout the entire time, with the exception of the week of Tisha B'Av, and no weddings throughout this time. Now, somebody asked me about the situation where somebody invited her to a wedding that is going to happen during the 3 weeks, that apparently was approved by some rabbi. Now, that's obviously not an Orthodox rabbi. It cannot be an Orthodox rabbi. It's certainly more like reformed, deformed, It's certainly not something that, whether you're Ashkenazi or Sephardi or Hasidish or any other form of Orthodox Judaism, no one is having a wedding during this time unless you are changing the Torah. We are meant to be a light unto the nations, not to follow their misguided practices. Remember, every Jew has to remember that he's a Jew and she's a Jew. We don't celebrate non-Jewish holidays, even if they seem harmless.